Hey everybody, it's Andy here at Moon-2022, and we are back for round 3 of our Vintage League. We're playing Fabled Moon today. We've won the die roll this time. And how does this hand look? Pretty good. Turn 1 Blood Moon. I like it, with Fury. We are going to likely be able to get out a turn 1 Moon here, barring my opponent has a counter spell. What do we want more? Magus or Blood Moon? I think I like Magus. See if we can get it in there. And it resolves. Depending on what my opponent's playing, this is a pretty powerful line. Like if it's Bazaar of Baghdad, like huge. Oh, could be Hogak, could be Bug. My opponent had the on-colored Mox. Good for them. Okay, well that's pretty powerful for them to have that. These are shut off. My feeling is that I just cast Blood Moon, and next turn, I mean, I'm moving towards a hard cast Fury here. Like this does not currently do anything. I'm just going to cast the Blood Moon here. The problem with the Deathrite Shaman is that it turns on something like Assassin's Trophy, potentially if they can get something in the yard. Oh my god. Really? That's crazy, yo. They got a basic forest, a non-color Mox. Come on. Now, I can kill these if they don't have a force, if I find a red card. Now, they did shut me off here. I think I'm just going to bide my time, guys. Like, yes, I'm turning the potential for them to find a force, but one more land and I can get in Hardcast Fury, and actually having the Fury in play versus it just going to my yard is quite a high upside. I also don't want to fuel putting things into the graveyard for a potential Tarmogoyf. Yeah, you got your 2. Okay, there's Kiki. I do like that. All right, they can't flash Endurance in here. Well, they can, but they can't actually cast it. So I think it's reasonably safe to attack with my Moon here. I can't imagine what they would have. Let's try and get a Fabled, a Mirror Breaker in here. It's pretty powerful. Now, Force of Vigor is on for them. This deck does have some weakness to Force of Vigor because of Fabled, the Mirror Breaker, and Blood Moon, but okay, so I quite like what I have here because I can hard cast a Fury. So I'm not going to do anything here. Oops. I wanted to main phase there, but that's okay. If they want to unlock their Mox, I think that's fine. I will get in there. I can't imagine they'd want to trade here, but maybe they do. They do. Okay. So a little bit of a mistake on my part there. Well, let's see what we can do here. They can gain 2 life from their Collector Roof. I hope this resolves. This is big game. Yep. Okay. There we go. All right, so that was a little bit silly on my part. I played that extremely poorly. I gave up one of my creatures and the ability to get up 4 damage in. Deathrite Shaman, okay. But I do have Kiki coming in. And and we'll be live with an active Fury next turn, which is pretty cool. I think I just sit back on Ragavan, to be honest. They can't get Fury. They cannot get Endurance into play here because they're tapped down on double green. So I think once again, I'm safe to go in here. I'm just going to hard cast the Simian Spirit Guide this turn, I think. Next turn, I will Kiki my Fury, killing their Deathrite Shaman. I'll flash in Ragavan and attack them for lethal. That is my game plan. Do they want to force of will my Simian Spirit Guide? I beg your pardon, excuse me. If they do, I think that's overall a win for me. All right. All right, so we have identified we're playing against Bug here. Wasteland is not an effectual card against me typically, but I still think Pithing Needle could be relevant. I don't really like the idea of fueling into more Force of Vigor targets, but it's fine. We could keep Chalice at 1. It's not the worst. Let's take a look here. What really is not that interesting? I think Scab Clan is typically pretty poor. If I'm keeping this though, I probably just want to get rid of it, right? Like, I think just, yeah. If I'm bringing in more 1-drops, I think it's probably better just to cut the Chalice because, of course, that's where I'd put the Chalice on the draws at 1. Tarmogoyf is somewhat of a threat against us. Perhaps I want a random Soul Guide Lantern. Maybe cut a 3-ball. Let's try this. On the draw, 3-ball is less effective. Don't have a lot of experience with this deck against Bug, but I would think taking away their ability to Wasteland and having 4 main deck Furies in my deck to be fairly strong against what they're doing. We're going to keep this as a great hand. You saw how powerful Blood Moon was last game. Probably don't need all of these Moxes. Of note, I've never done this before, but I can turn 1 Hardcast Fury, which is pretty powerful. Yeah, they got a Mox. Okay. Yeah, recall's good. So this is one of the ways that you do beat what I'm doing, is having your on-color Moxes. It's pretty powerful. If this is a noof, it's pretty rough on me. Okay, Goyf, it's not bad. I mean, I have to try and hardcast it, right? Pretty sweet. Do we resolve? Nope. Okay, well, Goyf is going to cause me some problems here. Their Tarmogoyf is looking pretty big. I have an active Mana Crypt, so I'm probably losing this game. They cannot Wasteland me currently. Time Walk? Oh, they're just pumping their goif. Love it. That is a great line. I like the aggressiveness of it. Feeds their death right as well. Well, I mean, first things first. Let's get this into play here, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's see if they have an answer to this. They don't. Play this out. Let's see if my Fable works. It's not the worst. I will be able to get an infinite chump blocker out on Tarmogoyf here, but really the Mana Crypt is the card that's scaring me the most here. I can't block this one right now. I gotta get my Kiki going here. I will discard City of Traders for sure here. So my opponent does have removal up. I really liked their line there of putting their Wasteland in their graveyard there to pump their Tarmogoyf. Most importantly, to give their Deathrite Shaman fuel. They do have removal here, and them hitting my Kiki, my Fable, the Mirror Breaker, is pretty powerful here because I really need to draw something, and me being able to get a redraw with my City is solid. Let alone potentially drawing another land off the top that I could send away. So we'll see what they do here. My gut is that they have removal here. Lost the flip. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yes, I would like to. Okay, did not do well there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to hard cast this. I can't double block and kill them, but I will attack and get a treasure. And I will just have to chump block. Actually, you know what? I better not do that. I better not. Because if they have an Assassin's Trophy here, just to remove one of my creatures that I leave back, it's good for them. I still have a chance to draw Fury. Fury will buy me some time. But I am facing an active Mana Crypt here, and that's not good for me. Leave it to bug, eh? To always have the double Mox and opener. It's unreal. There it is. So we did see this line coming here. Oh, they're getting rid of Kiki. Okay. I'm fairly pleased with that. I mean, I would have liked to have had that card, but I think I'd rather have my creatures right now than Kiki. Actually, that's a lie, because Kiki's going to be just one of my ways to be able to provide blocks infinitely against a Tarmogoyf. Now we're just in a lot of trouble. Yeah. 5, 6. Yep. So this is over. Let's see what we draw off the top. But yep, another Goyf. Let's just see. Ah, we did find Fury too. All right, we did not get that one, unfortunately. I think that really was a byproduct of my opponent having a double Mox opener. It's pretty tough on us, them having that, but I also think 3 ball's a lot better on the play than the draw. I think I'm going to cut a Harsh Mentor. Let's try this out. Of note, Karn is not great here either. Maybe we can just bring a Mentor back in. Bug is a matchup where Mentor could have some relevance with reference to their Deathrite Shaman activations, their fetch lands, Wasteland, Strip Mine, Oko, something like that. Okay, not Oko, but on the die roll. Yeah, I mean, we're a little light on answers, but I think this deck of theirs has a lot of trouble beating a Blood Moon. I think it's really a byproduct of, do they have an Force of Figures in their deck? This hand is very reliant on the moon working, but I think that's okay. I'm going to play out the Mox here, and as unfortunate as I think it is next turn, like, what happens if I get Force of Vigor here and I cast this Simian Spirit Guide? Like, it's not good for me, right? It's not good for me. I'm going to pass turn. Just have to hope they don't have a Force of Vigor. They didn't. Okay. No Mox. Great news. All right. Tremble in fear at my Simian Spirit Guide. Oh, do they have the Force of Vigor here? They do. Okay. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Oh, come on. They got a Mox here. So they've got an Assassin Trophy up now for me, which is really not good for me, but there's not much I can do about it. I'm going to cast the Blood Moon here. What does that mean? Oh, they have a Brazen Borer. I'm going to do it now to get it, to ensure that I get my city in. Seiju, okay. What's awkward here is, I guess, you know, I can get the land. And yeah, just do this. Doesn't kill my thing. So they have their lands here, but they're down to 2 permanents. Oh, they have Force of Will. Jeez. What a hand. So I'm not feeling good about my position here. I am going to need some help off the top. Wasteland, okay. Wasteland's pretty good here. Well, it stops me from casting Fury for the moment, if they have it. Oh, guys, what a hit. That was like the best thing I could have drawn here. Literally. I don't think I'm going to play it. All right, let's see. 5-3 tramples, no joke. I'm going to forge here. I'm going to put them over here. Diversify a bit. Okay. completed dungeon. You may play that card this turn without paying. Otherwise, you may play that card. Well, there's a moon. Oh, let's see if we can cast it, guys. Magus is very strong here. Removal. Okay, so they do have a trophy. But I'm going to play this now to prevent from killing my city of traitors. And they can Assassin's Trophy me. Decay, okay. So they're hanging around here, but I have a Fury in my hand I can hard cast next turn, which is pretty powerful. Let's see what they got. Tarmogoyf is probably their best draw here. Actually, we have Trap next turn. Take your time. Okay. I cannot stop a dig. All right, guys. That felt great. I mean, drawing the caves there off the top was really quite advantageous for us, amongst other draws we had. But 3-0 with this deck feels pretty good. And please hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave any comments. And we're going to see you for round 4.